Hey, we're back, folks, and if you're just joining us right now, welcome in. Loads of good stuff still to come. Got great music, loads of fun and quizzes coming your way to help you brighten your Wednesday. And we're also going to be hearing some fantastic organisations who are doing their bit to help people during this difficult time. That's coming up very, very shortly. Playing your numbers up as well. Do you fancy a game of your numbers up? It's a very, very simple game. Our reigning champion is doing well. If you fancy playing him, give us a call right now on 0800 731 9333. And after 12, going to continue with our Doctor Who midday mission. 57 years since he first appeared on television. And we're looking for stories and memories all round that this week. I'll give you your subject a bit later on. And we're still looking to the answer for the mystery voice. Who's this?
I thought, oh, come along.
Morning, Sean. I think the voice may be Kim Woodburn, the lady who does the cleaning from Liz and Bootle, and Margaret's in Up Holland. Josephine Hewson, she played the next door neighbour in Keeping Up Appearances. That's who it was. They're both wrong, by the way. Now listen, if you're going through a difficult time at the moment, it can be hard to know sometimes where to turn. Now, whether it's issues with mental health, addiction, bereavement, or lifestyle maybe, we all need the helping hand every now and again. And a pair of female entrepreneurs from the Northwest are hoping to be able to point you in the direction of the help that you need with the new social enterprise. After the Storm, it's called, and it's been set up by Verity Hart and Nicola Green. I'm thrilled to say Nicola joined us this morning. Nicola, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good.
Thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure. So tell us a little bit about After the Storm. This is a service all about helping people, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So it's born from COVID. So Verity and I were talking sort of March, April time this year. And, you know, we were just talking about the impact of the pandemic and we didn't know what that's going to look like. And we started to say, wouldn't it be amazing if there was somewhere that people could go? They could find all the help they need in one place. Because at the moment, you've got to go to various different resource sites and that side of things. And we thought if we build something that you can get the help you need in one place in an online hub, it'd make, you know, what is probably a tough time that someone's going through a bit easier for them.
Yeah, you're right, because there are so many... Sorry, yeah. I was going to say there are so many services out there. It can be difficult to know where to turn and who you might need to help you. So this is a godsend, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you know, if someone's got like, it has unfortunately come into sort of maybe like a gambling addiction, for example, they're going to have financial struggles. That's going to impact the life in terms of, you know, is it going to affect the housing stability? Is it going to mean the relationships are going to break down? So there's so many different factors in one problem that it's trying to address all those, the sort of ripple effect, I suppose, rather than just one thing at a time. So if it's addiction, just addiction support, it's also, you know, helping the families of those affected.
Sure. So this really is a one-stop shop for helping people and signpost them in the right direction. And you're urging services across the Northwest to sign up to After the Storm to help those in need, aren't you?
Yeah, definitely. So we're launching on Monday, but we're looking for counsellors, psychologists, therapists, fitness coaches, anyone in holistic therapies, any wellbeing professionals, any charities that help people, and anyone that can help people get out of like a tough time or a tough spot. We'd love to hear from them. All they need to do is go to the website. It's afterthe-storm.co.uk. And we'd love to hear from them and hopefully get them listed.
I know you and Verity and all the team there are doing this as well as juggling full-time jobs, family life. Yeah. Why is it you all feel so passionately about helping others? Is it because you've had the same experiences yourselves?
Yeah, so we've, between us, all had some quite significant trauma happen in the past. And I think it's, so for example, I had a friend who was actually killed when I was in university, which is horrendous. It was awful. It was an awful thing to go through. And the only way of getting through it was with my friends. We didn't know there were support services. I had no idea that there was, you know, bereavement counsellors or, you know, support groups that you could go to. So it's trying to raise that awareness in terms of there is help out there for everyone. It doesn't need to be you trying to deal with it on your own. It doesn't need to be sort of suffering in silence. And then, you know, further down the line, it's sort of challenging those stigmas attached to the issues that you can get as well. So it's trying to make sure that we're supporting everyone from a sort of immediate need, and then not being scared to speak up in the future.
Sure. I mean, you've been up close to a lot of issues, Nicola, and you've done work helping the homeless community. I mean, that must have been quite a humbling experience. What was that like?
It was brilliant. Yeah, it was. Obviously, it's so hard to see people in that situation, and it's something that I am really passionate about. Just having seen the front line really. And one of the things that we have covered on after the storm is that sort of housing and financial situations, trying to help people who are either heading to that way of life or in that circumstance to actually get out of that and signposting to the service that can help them really.
I mean, do you think asking for help's one of the hardest challenges we face? Because, I mean, trauma can hit us out of anywhere, out of nowhere sometimes. And we'll often try and deal with it on our own and we won't talk to people. I mean, I think back to my mum's generation and my dad's generation. It wouldn't have crossed their mind to ask for help in situations like this. So things have changed, haven't they, dramatically?
Yeah, I think we've seen that in mental health mainly. So obviously now mental health is on the forefront, which is amazing. It means that people aren't scared to speak up when they've got anxiety and depression and all these, really horrible sort of thoughts and feelings they can experience. But there's still so many taboos out there. So one of the things after the storm of about ethos is actually breaking down the stigma across things like addiction and those maybe less and bereavement, because I think there's still so much sort of that sort of keep calm and carry on sort of spirit, and it needs to change across the board, I think.
Sure, absolutely. Now, people are looking for help or they want to know more. How can they get in touch? When are you open? You start Monday, don't you?
We start Monday, yeah. So Monday is launch day, so it's all hands to the pump onto events. So a lot of long days and late nights, I think. But if people want to have a quick look now, they can do, and they can go to afterthedashtstorm.co.uk. That's our online hub. Everything's there. As of Monday, they'll be able to see all the services listed. They can get in touch with us, and we'd love to talk to anyone about it.
Absolutely. Listen, the very best of luck with it, Nicola, and thanks for your time today.
Thanks very much. I appreciate it.
There you go. That's After the Storm. The website address, www.afterthe-storm.co.uk. Launches to the public on Monday, don't forget. They don't start on Monday, the 30th of November. But a really good idea there. And, you're talking about people with experiences of life and, they've been through quite a lot themselves, reading the stuff we had on that particular thing. But a real good idea and a nice person as well. Okay, this is still going. I can't believe it.